Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the Station of Decapitation Without Your Head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, Gorecasters, and welcome back here to the Gorecast with me, Johnny Deadly, and the rest of the Horror News crew, as it is, in fact, Horror News Tuesday. Not Horror Movie Interview Tuesday, like it was last Tuesday, but in fact, Horror News Tuesday.
You guys and I are kind of like twinsies with our headsets.
Never say that again.
I don't know, though. Look at both of us. They're pretty,
Two bald ginger dudes rocking a Madonna look is not something I want to be advertising on the show. Moving on.
I don't have any traffic cones in my room.
What?
I don't have any traffic cones in my room.
Okay.
You said rocking the Madonna look.
If you did.
You can rock the Madonna look from the neck up. I mean, fuck it, I can rock the Madonna look if I want as well. It's just, it looks stupid that I have a mic down by my face and in front of it.
I'm pretty sure the facial hair kind of ruins the whole Madonna look aesthetic.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I don't know.
It's
She was
Madonna.
always edgy like that.
She is
Going out
edgy.
there and
She's the
trying
type of lady
new
who'd
shit.
grow a beard just for the sake of it.
Right.
She didn't.
Right.
She didn't shave her armpits sometimes.
Anyway, might as well say hello to people over here.
Yeah, welcome to the Gorecast.
Hi, Tristan. Hi, Bree. Hi, Joseph.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody getting on
Hi.
this fine Tuesday night and or Wednesday morning for the Irish and or English in the group? Or Europeans in the group, actually, come to think about it.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, they would be ahead of us. Fair point. Or any Japanese that might be here. Anyone in the Asia region.
Anybody on planet Earth.
Anyone
Are they
east of
ahead
us.
of us? Aren't they like 12 hours in the future?
Which means that it would be Wednesday
Yeah, so
for
it's
them.
like midday for them. It's like full-blown
Mhm.
Wednesday.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. And for our Australian friends as well. Crikey, good day, mate. Same thing. How's everybody getting on? We've got a whole host of horror news stories as per usual. Yet again, for anyone who was here with us last week, I have to thank everybody from the Dark Offerings crew again for coming and joining us and having a chat. It was a very good time.
Hey,
Yet again.
what's up, Al?
Al Bondinga.
G'day,
Love
Al.
it.
We were just saying hello to you.
It is Wednesday. Yeah, crikey. It's Wednesday. It's the only word I can do in Australian, as has been established outside of the one sentence from The Simpsons. I just watched a guy on YouTube get a hot
That's
dog
the-
with feta
oh.
cheese, peanut butter, Fruit Loops, and SpaghettiOs. I hope he was brought out back and shot after he ate the fucking meal that he put in front of him.
After being beaten. Good Lord. I was like,
Like,
I don't know about
if
feta,
he was,
but
even
then it was like
even if he
peanut
was a
butter,
death
Fruit
row
Loops.
inmate, I think that they should have been like, no.
Mm.
You'll have a
No.
fucking grown-up meal like a normal person.
Tristan likes my red t-shirt.
Oh, I thought that
My
motherfucker was
Florida
orange.
Panthers t-shirt.
Go Panthers.
No, it's red.
How
Florida
far from
Panthers
Florida
playing
do
in the
you live?
playoffs tonight. Go sports.
Go
teams.
local sports. Or in Bud's case, go non-local sports.
Yeah, this is the Florida. I have no. Florida people are smart. From if the interwebs tell me otherwise, that Florida area, that's a bright place of people.
Dude, all Florida is like a waiting to be on the next headline news. Like
Yes.
they always do the weirdest
That's
shit.
why. Yeah, that's why whenever we do state laws, I always assume before if it didn't actually say the name of the state, I would assume with Florida because
Especially if it involves alligators.
Florida is the jockstrap of the United States.
Man hit another man with a fucking alligator. Or
Really?
some stupid shit. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like, out of
You either
everywhere...
go there to die as an old person or it's the jockstrap of news, dude.
It's like
well,
how it is
color
in
me
the
confused
dark
if I was
Vader.
to think Florida was the jockstrap of the United States of America, because I've seen some pretty jockstrappy worthy people that
Oh, yeah. And they somehow all levitate slowly towards fucking Florida.
Yeah, because they all retire and they go to Florida because it's hot.
Or go there to party and do stupid shit. Wind up on the news.
Yeah.
And then, like,
It's the one place that people go to because it's normally warm the whole 12 months of the year. And people like in other states are like, "Brr, I'm cold, but I need to be stupid. Let's go to Florida."
Yep. And hit a man with a fucking alligator or something stupid.
well, I'll tell you, that wasn't...
Yep.
You learn something new every day.
That's what it's like. living here, dude.
I would have been firing way further south if you were to go the jockstrap, not just due to location, but due to, from what I've seen of national television and news.
Oh, yeah. No, it's weird, but Florida, it ranks number one. Everybody else wants the title.
Well,
They
the way
try
your
hard,
government's
but they
acting at the
fail.
moment, the whole fucking country's a bit of a fucking jockstrap, to be
Ain't
honest.
that the fucking truth?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we won't get into that.
right.
Tristan, to answer your question, I'm just fine. I don't know why you think I wouldn't be.
It could be because we are 5 minutes into the show and you said maybe 4 words, which is what some would describe as highly uncharacteristic.
In defense that we really shocked him with that whole Florida thing.
Yeah, the Florida thing stumped the shit out of me. Won't lie to you. Didn't stop me talking, but stumped the shit out of me.
Very, very humid. I was in Florida for 7 days. I don't think I'm ever going to go back. It sucks.
But like,
Didn't like
just
Disneyland.
to clarify, you have Jersey Shore in America. I am correct, right?
Yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Jersey in
It's a
America.
new-
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. Like,
Yep, not
I
just the shore. They have all the rest of it too.
you've seen what a snooki is, right?
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that's
we are
like
not
pretty
proud of that
douchey.
either, but
I
that's
didn't
what I'm
know
saying,
what she
dude,
was
like,
until Supernatural.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
you got a
saying,
good
though.
snooki in Supernatural. She was a different beast before that.
everybody's
She was also in WrestleMania.
She was
27.
also at
That was
WrestleMania
bad.
27. Yeah,
Oh.
that's true. She won a
She
match.
Yeah, she was in a 6-person tag with her, Trish Stratus, and John
And she
Morrison.
won.
What a weird group of people.
And whoever the other people were. Her,
Tristan,
Trish
Tristan's
Stratus,
ask-
and John Morrison. As in Johnny Drip Drip.
Yep.
Yes, the drippy of the drips.
Huh.
This
So-
is pre-leaving.
So apparently the reason Tristan asked if I was okay was because I looked very angry for about 40 seconds. That's usually an indicator that I am
That's
okay.
just his natural state. Yeah, I was
You
going to
always-
say.
Like,
Just for 40 seconds is what you picked up.
no, that's
Huh.
what.
Like if you're at a zoo, it's like, here's Giz in his natural habitat. Angry face.
Anger face. Or GF, as I like to call
Yeah,
it.
and they wrestled Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool.
I don't even know who those people are. Anyway,
Michelle McCool and Layla. I think for a second. Mrs. Taker.
I know who Michelle McCool is. I can't remember what the fuck a Layla was.
She
British.
was.
A female wrestler in WWE. Anyway,
she was one of the ones that won a
all
couple
right,
of
all right.
contests.
Norman Reedus spin-off series finds a new showrunner.
And finds one less actor because it was going to be a Daryl and Carol program, but she left.
Sorry,
the
Giz, you started coming in with more facts as I was like moving my way into the transition.
No, I
out.
was just trying to
like,
remember whether or
no, I'm
not-
just yelling through this now.
I was just trying to remember whether or not she was a tough enough winner, which I think she was. That's what I was going to say.
If any female
Maybe.
wrestler was in the WWE back then, they were a tough enough winner.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
But yeah, so the Daryl Carroll show that everybody in the Walking Dead universe that actually likes the show still wanted was going to happen, and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's going to happen." No. Melissa McBride left the project, and on top of that, there is a new showrunner. I guess from what I calculated,
Essentially, the people of The
They
Walking Dead
were-
sat down, got out all their bar graphs and diagrams and trend graphs and pie charts, and went, we've worked the shit out of this show. What's the only what is there any bit of it left that people like? And they were like, Daryl fucking Dixon, and they were like, okay, we should probably work with that.
Yeah, everybody likes
Daryl.
I mean, Norman Reedus.
He's the rugged
they
biker
like
with a
Daryl.
crossbow. They made an entire
they
video
liked
game
Daryl
about
and
it, patent
Carol.
pending.
I still
Like,
find it
they
hilarious
dug
that the
the
most popular
chemistry.
character in the entire series was never anywhere in the comics.
I know.
That's why he was good. People didn't despise him because he was ruined from the comics.
Well, it was that whole like nobody knew where it was going to go, so they're
Yeah.
like, cool.
There was none of that. Why are you still alive in season 2? Why is that zombie here?
Yeah.
What is going on? Why is that fucking cowboy
That's
sheriff
not
guy
how
being
they
such a
did it in
whingy
the
bitch bag? He
comics.
wasn't like that. Daryl Dixon was just like season 1. Who the fuck is this guy? And then everyone
Right.
just moved on with their fucking day. That was it. They were
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
got a
oh, he's really
crossbow?
cool. He's
Cool.
the really cool guy with a crossbow and an asshole brother.
Yeah, it does.
Also, probably a lot of fans of the Boondock
And he's also from the
Saints.
It
Boondock
does-
Saints. People love the Boondock
It does
Saints.
kind of take away from the notion of them casting him as a potential Johnny Blaze as Ghost Rider in any stuff coming up. Which, considering the way Marvel's going, I mean, I'd be very surprised if we don't get the kind of Midnight Suns run at some point. So they're going to need somebody in there.
Why
Hello.
does that stop him being a Johnny
He
Blaze?
Yeah, I fucking thought about it for a few minutes. Kind of went. Although then again, if
Well,
they're doing it a few years down the line, probably
I was going
doesn't.
to say it
Although,
depends on where they're at, because part of the reason why she left, I heard, was that they moved the location shoots over to like Europe and shit.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Europe.
Cheaper
Well-
to film. Ireland practically pay you to come film in the country at this stage.
And that's just it, though. But the downside is when you film, like, you pretty much have to move over there. It's not like, states away where you can jump back and forth for family. So she backed
Yeah, but
out.
when you're a
That sounds
TV show like
better.
The Walking Dead that mostly involves 45 minutes of walking through a fucking field, talking about your fucking feelings, and then shooting a zombie.
You need more fields.
And apparently, like, the fans have been giving him, like, a ton of hate mail, thinking it's his fault that she backed out.
Oh, because did he change where the show was being filmed?
That's up to speculation. Some people said that it's always been on the books. And they were like, well, then why did she sign on and then change her mind? And some people said that they changed after the fact because he was like, hey, I'd like to shoot over there. And I'm like, as much pull as an actor has, does he have that much pull to change locations?
Even talking about The Walking Dead makes me want to fall asleep.
I'm awake.
But yeah, so no, a lot of
Yeah,
fans have been sending him like tons of fucking hate mail and shit.
Don't worry. It's fucking Norman Reedus. He doesn't deserve your hate mail.
Right.
He should be sending you hate mail for being a stupid idiot, not you.
These are the same people that
Years.
praised him, but now they're pissed. So I don't know.
Well, according to this article, like I said, she has backed out. Supposedly,
I'm okay.
there we go. While a script for the spinoff were pretty far down the line before McBride's departure, a strategic pivot, Jesus Christ, is taking place now to meet the start of shooting overseas in the next 2 or 3 months. So they'll be starting filming in the next 2 or 3 months. Like I said, they got a new showrunner named David Zabel. He's in anything, but I'm sure he should be. I don't know. I don't know who he is. It's a series. Unfortunately, McBride is no longer to participate in previous spinoff. That doesn't. Okay, which was said. Okay, yeah. So this is
Oh my
is
god,
what.
are they doing a Tales of the Walking Dead series? What's that going to be, like an anthology thing?
Dude, I think, like, good God, like, what?
How
many
many more?
fucking
How
spin-offs have
many
they
more
got now?
fucking franchises are you trying to bash out of this fucking thing?
I think they're up to, like, what, 4 now?
Like Supernatural, I understand them trying to bash out another franchise because the series ended and everyone was like,
Yeah.
"What the fucking."
But they have
There's
so
still
many going
monsters,
at
you fucking
once.
assholes. There's a reason to keep doing the fucking show. You can do the show,
Right.
and then they did a spin-off. But most people with The Walking Dead, especially now the inclusive spin-off series have been involved. A lot of people are just like, I don't care anymore.
Fuck, I didn't.
This series is to be like the third of like 3 new spin-off. I mean, they already
there's
had
Tales of the Walking Dead set to be announced, and the New York City set Isle of the Dead.
And Joseph
Yep,
said
that's
that they
what-
still have 3 Rick movies.
If they decide to do them, he's contractually
Those
obliged. He
have
doesn't
been
want in, but
talks,
he's
yeah.
contractually locked in. He signed in for them at the start.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they've been on the
Okay.
books since season 1, I think.
Okay.
And looking further in the article, it does confirm what Carter was saying about why she did.
And Katie
leave.
in with just news just in. Evidently for French people and Cags especially, they're doing a horror spin-off about baguettes called The Walking Bread.
And she would rather see that than The Walking Dead.
We all would. We all would.
I wouldn't mind seeing some sentient fucking baguettes fucking making the way down the street trying to murder people. How does that happen?
Dude, I've seen Killer Donuts. It's feasible.
That's going to be an interesting
That
story.
shit
I
was
saw
good.
a tire murder an entire slew of fucking teenagers, and that was an entertaining.
Yeah.
But somehow a land filled
so
with zombies, they
this-
managed to make 4.5 seasons of fucking boredom.
Boring.
With a dude with a baseball bat that saved it.
This news article makes 0 people watching the program or on the program currently sad, but I'm sure some Walking Dead fan will be crying in their pillows.
Winchester's
Well,
finished filming. Looking forward to it.
I think my problem is now, like, because it was, I think, everybody liked the whole Carol and Daryl thing. So I'm kind of curious.
He's a
like,
guy who had never had a mom, and Carol's like his mom. What's not to like? Oh, he had no soul.
they
He
were
was a
doing-
merciless killer, and she's shown him the humanity is within him.
Right. I'm just kind of curious to see, like, since it's still obviously getting done.
I want to see the soulless killer take his crossbow and go murder some shit. That's what I actually want to see.
Well,
It was the
you
same
may
with
get that.
Michonne. Do you remember the
I
way,
don't
like,
know.
Michonne had slashed the odd zombie, everything would be boring for another 4 episodes, and then there was that one episode where she was walking through a field and 50 zombies attacked her, and she absolutely annihilated them in 4.5 minutes, and I'm like, where the fuck has this been for fucking the last 18 episodes? What the yeah, sorry, if she's able to do that the whole time, why was anyone even in danger? Just send her out into a fucking field and get her to do her old hooty-hoo or whatever it is that brings the zombies around and just fucking whop them. Done. Problem solved.
and Carol is a scary character because she popped a freaking slug in the back of a child's
Carol?
head in one of the seasons. Yeah.
Carol's not scary.
She's
Carol
like-
just I think the
She's
reason a
a
lot of people like Carol
pragmatist.
is when it comes down to the crunch and there's some nuts that need to be chewed, Carol will chew the nut no matter how sour it may taste.
Yep.
She's very pragmatic.
That sounded way more sexual than I actually had initially anticipated that
She
analogy
told
to
that
be.
little girl to look at the flowers, and then she took.
Oh, pulled a little mice and men. That's awesome.
Yeah, wasn't the kid gonna go zombie?
There
Yeah.
was something. No, she killed somebody. That was. Fuck, I forgot.
I think she was
She
protecting the
killed his
kid
sister.
because, like, she had to off somebody the kid knew or some shit. I can't remember.
I don't know. She fucking shot a kid in the back of the head. That's all I remember. And then she probably went farm for the next season.
Right.
That's all I know.
No, I think she stayed away from the farm because she knew it was boring as fuck.
No, in her defense, she was one of the people that was like, Rick, you really need to pick up a gun and start sorting some of this zombie
Yeah.
shit out. You're aware that, like, literally outside the fence, like, as in, there's 40 zombies trying to eat their way through the fence right now while you're planting
Right.
carrots, and I can't understand how you're not even just taking your pitchfork and sorting out. I mean, like, they're literally lined up. You don't even, it's not even a traumatic experience. They're literally lining up looking to get their heads knocked in. I don't know what you're doing.
I mean, like, take an hour of your day just to walk down the fence.
Yep.
Sort of you
Just pitchfork.
go back to farming.
Get your pitchfork and just jabbity jab jab jabberoo.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
As you're walking down the carrots, poke, poke, poke.
It's all
Then
good.
fuck with your carrots all
Yep,
you want.
Just sort it out. That's it. But yeah, that's
But
it.
after-
Walking Dead wise. Yeah,
Yeah.
Walking Dead, Norman Reedus spin-off series finds a showrunner. There you go.
Yeah, looking to come out
Looking
next
to come
year.
out next year, where hopefully this won't be boring. Maybe something
said
happens,
so.
Carol. Not that we
I was
want
gonna
that
say,
to happen, but, well, should I say, not that you date, I nearly said Daisy lovers. Sorry. Not that you walking dead people would like to happen. I honestly couldn't give two shits.
But I am
No
curious
offense.
to see who they
Carol,
got.
Carol and Daryl are probably two of the best bits from the show. So,
Right.
but, yeah.
And I
so-
wonder, can he carry the show by himself? You know
Well,
what
I'm
I mean?
hoping they get angry murder Daryl back. Like something happens, Carol, that sends Daryl on a Daryl.
Oh, that would be good.
Mm. You know, like
Okay.
some dudes do something. Carol ends up zombie mulch is a byproduct of it, and Daryl's got to go teach some boys a fucking lesson about fucking with his friend.
That would be cool. Or if they leave the door open in case she wants to come back during like season 2 or some shit.
Well, then it's going to be Daryl walking around picking flowers until Carol shows up.
I honestly thought they were fucking. That's all I gotta say. That's what I thought their relationship was.
Very
Maybe he
well
had
could be.
Yeah, maybe he was into that kind of thing.
Had an
That's-
Oedipus complex. I was trying Oedipitical. Oedipitical?
Oedipus.
No, Oedipus complex is the actual name of the complex, but never mind. Forget.
That's all I gotta say.
Right. Next up,
Oh,
the lad from Stranger Things is in a new
and
movie.
Hellboy.
And Hellboy.
He's gonna be another big red angry dude. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Getting really upset at the fact that we're in, what month is it now? May?
Yep.
May.
May.
So
Gotta
Santa
be
Claus
May.
stories coming out already in May, people.
Okay.
To be
but it's
fair-
filming so we can watch it during Christmas.
No, hang on. To be fair, CinemaCon happened, and apparently there's just they wanted the occasion to work up a bit of buzz for stuff that's going to be happening in the near future. They didn't get full trailer, but they got snippets of footage or stills or something like that for an upcoming project called Violent Nights from Norwegian filmmaker Tommy. I want to say Werdolka is how you pronounce his name. Sorry, my laptop crashed in the middle of us doing stuff, and I'm currently trying to make it work again. But I remember most of it off the
He
top of my
did
head. so we're
Hansel
good.
and Gretel Witch Hunters, and he
Yes.
did Dead Snow, which I
The
fucking
Dead Snow
love.
franchise,
Oh,
which is what I thought would perk you up a little bit. Now, David Harbour himself has described this movie as basically like Die Hard, essentially, with Santa Claus, because the brief synopsis of the movie is that on Christmas Eve, a wealthy family who I think have some kind of compound get a visit.
They always have a
from
compound.
Get a visit from a pack of mercenary types or bad guy types led by John Leguizamo, and it's
Dude, I
going
haven't
to be a
seen
bad
it.
Good.
Shit.
Yeah, and it's going to be a very bad day for them, or it would be a very bad day for them, except for the fact that they are lucky enough to have another guest on the premises.
Santa.
Essentially, yeah. So imagine like fucking Santa in a Die Hard movie played by David Harbour as he starts kicking the bejesus out of fucking mercenary kidnapper types, and
Oh.
the hype that's going for this is already have some people kind of going, we want this to be a franchise. Can this be a franchise, please? Please, pretty please.
They should have some free time with Stranger Things ending pretty soon. The next couple.
I
Right.
thought Stranger
They had
Things
some
was
of
getting a fifth
the
season.
Twitter reactions from people who got to see the whatever footage was there, because the footage hasn't been released. It was only at the con. So a lad named Eric Davis went, "Merry fucking Christmas." David Harbour's Violent Night is like Die Hard, but the hero is Santa. What do we got down here? David Harbour is here to present some insanity
Tommy
called
Wirkola.
Violent Night,
Got it.
a Christmas action comedy coming out on December 2nd from the creators of John Wick and Nobody.
Let's
that's
see,
gonna
who
be
else is in
awesome.
it?
Nobody,
Films
isn't that the
offset
one with your
star-
man from Better Call Saul as the fucking
Yeah.
murderer? That is such
Yes.
a fucking good movie.
I wanted to see that.
Dude,
So the
it's
film,
out.
the film is written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller, who did the Sonic script, or at least Josh Miller did. It's going to be starring alongside David Harbour and John Leguizamo. It's going to be Beverly D'Angelo, Alex Haskell, Alexis Louder, Eddie Pattinson, and Cam Gigandant. Ooh. So anyway, the movie is set to be released from Universal on December 2nd this year. So there's no,
Just in time for Christmas.
well, obviously just in time for Christmas. I'm not going to lie, I can definitely see that being on one of our future kind of like, the way we've gone looking for good
Sure.
Christmas movies, and by good we mean violently
Sure.
fucking blood soaked.
Jermaine Lussier. This is one of the tweets I thought you might be interested in. This Christmas, Focus is releasing Violent Night, in which David Harbour plays Santa Claus who helps save a family that is being held hostage. He swings a sledgehammer, stabs people with ornaments, etc. Think Nobody plus Die Hard plus Santa Claus. Looks manic and delightful. Hashtag CinemaCon.
Okay.
All those words equal cinema.
Yeah. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
I've got a movie chubby going on right now.
Yep.
From playing DayZ a lot,
Saying there's
I
of you.
derive serious amounts of entertainment of crumping someone in the head with a sledgehammer. It's a fantastically sounding and visceral experience, and I'm very happy to see that hit the cinema screens in a festive manner.
Apparently Tristan's pretty sold on the idea too, so.
Yes.
I thought we'd be all excited for a Christmas movie.
Great.
Yeah.
And dude, he's such a
Say
good
David
actor.
Harbour.
I mean, I dig the shit out of him.
He was good, and I when I finally eventually got watching The Black Widow, like after 10 years. After it came
Yeah.
out.
Fuck, I
He
forgot he was in
is
that.
He's
fucking
good in that.
hilarious in that,
Yes.
man. Your legend, he's just dripping with blood, and he says it so proudly. You just, I mean, proper tears rolling down my cheeks with laughter.
Don't forget to hydrate. Brought to you by coffee.
Ooh, I got a good squirt of that in my mouth.
My
Indeed.
hydrate is being taken care of.
I got ice water,
I don't.
so yeah.
Katie says she'll watch anything with David Harbour except the new Hellboy.
The new Hellboy's
Well, yeah,
goddamn
the new Hellboy's
masterpiece.
brilliant.
People need to understand it. Sorry.
It's fucking great.
Sorry.
Brilliant.
It's all the coffee got me, Jazz. I drank that whole cup.
Carter's making pooping sounds over
I
there.
drank that
Sounds
whole
like
cup.
some-
It's goddamn. It's
Oh,
goddamn.
God.
Fucking
It's
studios
Hellboy.
came in and ass fucked it into fucking degradation.
It's a visceral, violent, don't give a fuck version of Hellboy, which
I loved it.
is kind of,
I watched it because I'd heard it was crap, and it took me months to watch it. And when I did, we did an episode because I was like, "What the fuck is everybody's problem with the new Hellboy?"
and my response was, I fucking told you.
Oh, God. Anyway, outside of that, boop. Yeah, this having just the news articles up is just so much more effective. Sam Raimi. Someone's doing a Evil Dead thing. Pretty much Carter.
Sam
is what
Raimi
it
is, right.
Sam Raimi, yeah.
So apparently this year marks the return of the Evil Dead franchise with a brand new movie called Evil Dead Rise. And it's going to be coming out exclusively on HBO Max in 2022. Unfortunately, they still don't have a release date for it, but they're saying, hey, not much longer, which, I mean, we've all heard that many a times before when shit was going to be released. But hey, you know, whatever. But they were able to catch up with Sam Raimi, and he's like, "Oh, dude, this shit is just terrifying." He said, "I've seen a rough cut, a medium fine cut, and a fine cut. There's probably a few changes that director Lee Cronin is going to make. That I
Fantastic
haven't
Irish
seen,
director.
but he's
English, actually.
giving it high fucking praise for it. He says it's terrifying and going to knock people's socks off. And for those that have forgotten, Evil Dead is the latest movie in the franchise. They said just under 10 years, and that comes in the wakes of Alvarez's Evil Dead 2013, and then we've got the Stars Ash versus Evil Dead. Let's see. Synopsis for it is: in the fifth Evil Dead film, a road-weary Beth pays an overdue visit to her older sister Ellie, who is raising 3 kids on her own in a cramped LA apartment. Excuse me. The sisters' reunion is cut short by the discovery of a mysterious book deep in the bowels of Ellie's building, giving rise to flesh-possessing demons and thrusting Beth into a primal battle for survival as she is faced with the most nightmarish version of motherhood imaginable. Excuse me. See, it looks like we're going to have Gabriel, Jesus, Eccles, Morgan Davies, Neil Fisher, Alicia Sutherland, and Lily Sullivan. Let's see, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell and Robert Tappert are producing. And they've been very involved. So I'm kind of stoked about that they've been very involved in the project, like every step of the way, apparently. So I kind of like when old school gets in there and has something to say about how shit's getting laid out.
I'm wondering if it's going to be more in tone of like the remake as opposed to more in tone of the
With the
original
whole,
trilogy.
like it's going to be terrifying and stuff like that. I see it being
I'd say
more of the
it's
2013 kind
yeah.
of Alvarez's version.
Which, to be fair, I mean, you see, once again, I think if it's something like that and they have glimpses of humor scattered throughout, that's probably that'd be
Yeah.
the way that I prefer to see it.
Yeah.
You know, because that way
It's like
you can have gags in there, but it still doesn't detract. If anything, it adds to whatever
same as Evil
fucking
Dead.
terrifying shit. Yeah.
Right.
Well, at first, yeah, but as they kind of went along, that kind of the humor scale
They
went
did
up a
get
bit,
more.
and the
They
horror
did
scale
get
kind
more
of
slappy than they did horror. Like there was more humor with gore, but with them being involved and say it.
that's why I prefer the original out of like the three, because I liked the subtle humor with more horror as opposed to the maybe outlandish humor. I don't know.
yeah. No, you're
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
over the
Right.
top stuff.
It
from
got
the
a
third
little
one.
bit crazy when the TV show came in.
Yeah,
Well, even
Well,
like
even-
say before that, like look at Army of the Dead.
Army of
Like Army of
Darkness.
Darkness.
Army of
Darkness,
Darkness
thank you.
is complete comedy horror,
I love it.
as
Right.
opposed to Evil Dead, which
Love
is horror leaning into
No,
comedy.
I love it.
Sorry,
Right,
Evil
no,
Dead 2.
I've
Sorry,
loved all of
Evil
it.
Dead 2 is horror leaning into comedy, and then Army of Darkness is full on comedy horror.
Right.
But,
You think
like-
of all the little minions jumping around, doing the
Yeah.
whole little Gulliver's Travel thing on him. It was funny, and I dig the shit out of it. But like we talked about with what was it, like Chucky? Like they kind of gotten away from horror and went a little bit more kind of comedic later on in life.
Right, will we move on?
that's why I
Okie dokie. Next, delve into Pulp Fiction with 1980s graphics in upcoming visual novel Mothman, 1966, and there's a trailer as well. If you're hungry for more graphic adventures like Yisbird Games' World of Horror with some choose-your-own-adventure stylings, then Mothman 1966 might just be for you. Currently in development by LCB Game Studios and published by Chorus Worldwide, Mothman 1966 is inspired by the mid-20th century Pulp Fiction and 1980s home computer graphics and will arrive July 8th on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC via the Steams. Sorry, I'm really regretting sculling that whole pint of coffee. The first in a series of 3 games, Mothman 1966, comes from the minds of novelist Nico Sarentaris and artist Fernando Martinez Rupel. The game is also the first in a series of interactive adventures called Pixel Pulps, which are made to be played by anyone who enjoys fine storytelling. The first volume of will comprise of 3 games: Mothman 1966, Varney Lake, and The Bashan Nights. The story for Mothman 1966 centers around the Leonid meteor shower, a young couple, a gas station owner, and a paranormal investigator are caught up in a terrifying conspiracy taking place at the edge of their reality. Cue the nightmarish creatures and the arrival of the Men in Black. We want our games to be the pulps of the interactive fiction, said LCB Games Studios Nico Sarentaris. Chorus Worldwide is the perfect partner for us. We share the same interests in interactive fiction, puzzles, and experimentation. That's it. Anybody want to watch a trailer? We have it right here.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Are you guys able to watch it on YouTube when I play, or are you guys?
Yeah, if you play it there, we should see
I
it.
usually watch it on YouTube just because it's easier.
Okie dokie. And will you get audio and everything?
No, but I will be able to see the pretty.
Okay, so would you like me to screen share it, or is YouTube okay?
I'm good for
YouTube is fine because
Okay.
if you screen share, we do run the risk of the cameras going wonky on us.
Okie dokie. Right. You will, in this case, then we're going to boop, boop. Load that up a little bit. Play. I'm loving the old school game art style.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be available on the Game Boy.
No.
Aww.
It's new school. They're going to make sure it's only available on whatever's current.
I love the
Dashing
music
my
as well.
hopes
I
and
love the style of
dreams.
music. It's the benefit of doing a retro style game when technology is advanced on so much is like you're able to add like all this extra detail into the old style look that wasn't actually available back then. Like you couldn't make characters look that defined back in the old days when that was the style of video game.
You were barely able to figure out. If they
Yeah,
were a
yeah,
guy
yeah.
or
It was just a
girl.
blurb with a fucking dot for a face. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Well, to be fair, I mean, if it's
Oh,
some of the stuff, the pixelated art in game, absolutely. But when it comes to like cutscenes and stuff, or the equivalent of cutscenes,
Oh, okay. It's literally with the Mothman.
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
digging on it actually.
I am digging that. I am digging that.
Yeah.
I'm digging that so
On
much we're going to
Steam.
do a poll. Are you
You said on Steam,
buying,
Buzz?
available on Xbox One,
Yeah.
PlayStation, Switch, and PC, all via Steam.
Oh shit! I didn't see that. Nice.
Are you buying Mothman
I have a Switch. I can get it on my
1966? I
Switch.
think that's just
so it is available on a Game Boy.
no,
Because the
it's
Switch
not.
is just the
I
modern
know,
Game
the
Boy.
new- the
Yeah,
new-
you can if you want to buy a Switch, then yes, I will happily say it's essentially. You know, I can't bring myself to do
The
it. No, it's not. It's not a.
The modern Switch or the modern Game Boy, I
fucking-
guess.
Yeah. Yeah, the modern Switch is comparable to a Game Boy.
It's a mobile.
The
gaming
Muffin Man.
unit.
The Muffin
And
Man,
you
the
know what?
Muffin Man,
I
the
watched a movie
Muffin Man
about that
who
too.
lives on Drury Lane.
I've always dug the whole Mothman thing. So.
I like Mothman. I actually like the Mothman Prophecies. Remember that movie
Mm.
with Alec or
Yeah.
Richard
Oh,
Gere?
shit.
Yeah, Richard Gere and
Yeah, I dug
somebody
that.
else and some other people and a Mothman. But yeah, so that should be available. It
Been
gave
lot
a
of
date, didn't it?
catastrophe.
1980s, July 8th, PlayStation 4,
July,
Xbox
yeah.
One, and PC via Steam. I might actually just one moment. I'm just going to pull up Steam out of
There's
interest.
just too many games going on
Yeah.
that I
De-
don't have money
Deborah
for.
Messing.
I'm just going to pull up the old Steams here out of interest really quick. I
Ooh,
think, yeah.
Will Patton was in the
Connecting
Mothman
Steam
Prophecies.
account. Yes, you connect away there, dear
Patton.
friend.
Will Patton was in Armageddon.
Gone in 60
other movies
seconds.
I just can't. That too. He was also in Remember the Titans and Postman and Gone in 60 Seconds. He was in The Fourth
Oh,
Kind.
that dude.
He was in Punisher.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What
It
the
sounded
fuck is
familiar, but I,
validating?
for life of me, couldn't place him.
Right. So store.
He was in The Forever Purge.
I'm just seeing. Does it have a?
I've started that outer range. That
I'm just
he's on
interested.
With,
Is it on Steam already? Do you know the way they have it up? Sometimes the thing's up
Thanos.
advertised for a couple of months. Just
Yeah.
wondering what the price point on it is. Oh yeah, there it is. Mothman 1966. Okay.
Can't imagine it being too much.
You would be surprised. Even you can run this on your computer, man. I think, Buzz, if you're interested in playing it.
I got the Switch, so I can play
Oh,
it.
nice. No price point. I'm going to add to wish list though. No price point announced as of yet.
What's it called again? Mothman.
Mothman 1966. Mothman 1966. Daisy Steam Cloud error. Okay. You're a problem for me to worry about afterwards. But yep, that God damn. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting that one. Right, Giz, what was your next story?
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, Buzz, what was your next story?
Buzz.
Oh, it's the toy one.
According, I looked up the price, and according to this thing, it says at a price of $8.99.
For Mothman?
Oh,
Oh well, that's
Yes.
Sold.
That's getting bought.
Sold.
Okay.
Sold. Anyway,
Yeah.
Neked's Universal Monster line adds the Invisible Man with first look images.
He does. NECA is bringing out some more horror toys because that's what they're pretty good at, doing some horror toys.
Yippers.
And NECA's line of Universal Monster action figures is getting set to expand with an introduction of the Invisible Man, the action figure based on the original horror classic from 1933. More details are coming soon, but NECA has taken to Instagram today to tease their Invisible Man Ultimate figure with 2 images, which you'll find embedded below. It looks like NECA's upcoming figure will come with a set of accessories, including goggles, nose, book. What is nose? Okay, yep, I see it now. The nose. Goggles, nose, book, and drinking cup. The figure depicts Jack Griffin, as played by Claude Rains. NECA's Universal Monsters line thus far includes announced figures of Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Mummy, and Dracula. We expect more in the coming months. Stay tuned for updates.
Like, who else is there to do? Bride of Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Mummy.
Mummy's already
Phantom
done.
of the Opera, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Is that not Universal?
Phantom of the Opera, I don't think it's Universal Monsters.
Tristan, got your nose.
All right.
Yeah, I was reading that. It said nose.
Yeah, because remember he wears a fake beard and a nose.
Yeah. And then our stream was covering the picture of like the thing, all the accessories. So as I scroll down, I'm like, oh yeah, there.
Gotta say that looks good. I have to say the attention to detail with the formulas in the book are quite impressive.
Yeah. I mean, that's NECA.
Yeah, they don't fuck around, NECA.
I'd say probably one of the best with the detail especially for the price. Like, I mean, they're a little expensive, but compared to the detail that are put into them, it's really, really well worth the price. They're normally about anywhere from like $30, $35. But like when you see the detail, it's like, okay, I can see where that $30 to $35 is going.
Okay, so
yeah, so if
Joseph is saying that there's 5 Universal mummies.
5 What you mean?
Like Universal Monsters. He's saying out of the universe, there's 5 mummies. I didn't know that.
I think it's a different mummy every time, isn't it? Or...
Yeah, I would assume they're probably just going to do a mummy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to specify which mummy they're just going to do a mummy.
Yeah, NECA don't like to have mummy issues, as everyone knows.
Yeah,
but dude, it doesn't.
I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen many of the other ones, so I'm not sure if they are different, like different mummies or whatever. But I'm not. The Mummy is the one of the franchise I'm not very.
Yeah, same here.
Not so. I know the first film, and then that's about it. I mean, I knew they made more, but I just assumed it was the same mummy. But anyway, like I said, they're looking to announce more eventually. Like I said, we got Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Mummy, Dracula, and now the Invisible Man added to the current lineup. And look for more. And it's not good. It's awesome. So, yeah.
So, yeah. Is that how you're ending it?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And then on a high note.
Okie dokie. Right, well, next up, which is a story that, oddly enough, somehow Giz managed to be the one to get. I would have thought it'd be myself or Carter, but it's just the pick of the draw, which is Sharkbait trailer, new shark attack horror movie releasing this month.
It was a hard call.
You picked your 2, and then Giz picked before Carter.
Yeah,
so.
Honestly, the movie that I'm going to talk about at the end of the show just seemed quite interesting, and I wanted to talk about it. I kind of just assumed Carter would take the shark one.
I honestly thought about it, but I dig Evil Dead and I really dig Firestarter, so it was a toss-up.
Yeah, that new Firestarter looks like it's going to be good. But anyway, it's Giz talking about terrible shark movies.
We don't know that it's terrible.
But it's kind of funny that he wound up with it.
Well, to be honest, I saw David Arbor as Santa, and I saw the rest of the stuff, and honestly, I actually didn't see the Evil Dead story at the very bottom of the list until afterwards, but fuck it, I thought it sounded decent anyway. Sharkbait, formerly titled Jet Ski.
Wait, what the fuck? It's not a Asylum movie. I thought it was. I just assumed.
Why did you think it
so
was a
did I.
silent movie?
Why wouldn't I think it was an Asylum movie?
Right. Like, who puts out serious shark movies?
I can think of a few off the top of my head.
Steven Spielberg.
No, he means in modern times.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Fucking what you call it?
47 meters down.
Meters down.
Okay, and
What was that one that we watched?
point proven.
Just because I can't hang on.
Great
We watch a lot of films, and just because I can't remember what other good shark movie we might have seen recently doesn't mean there aren't other ones.
There was that one. We reviewed it last year, and it was one where like they got stranded or something. It wasn't that one, 47 meters.
yeah, where they
It was,
were all on a life raft.
Yeah, that one wasn't
They're
terrible.
all on a life raft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
One guy
not
saw
that good.
Australian.
They take a plane out to a beach or something like that,
Right,
and
right.
it goes
and the
sideways.
plane crashed.
One girl was pregnant, I want to say.
Yeah,
Oh no,
And
it's
so
always
there's a
bad
bunch of
to
people
have
just-
sharks around when you're
Anyway.
pregnant.
it was like The Walking
Anyway.
Dead on water.
It wasn't. The point is, that was a serious shark movie that was actually decent as well. Anyway, Sharkbait, formerly titled Jet Ski, is set to be getting released in theaters and on digital May 13th this month. There is a trailer out for it, which we may be showing. The film is directed by James Nunn, who did Tower Block. In it, a group of spring breakers are enjoying the trip of a lifetime on the sandy beaches of Mexico. As the sun rises after a night of partying, they decide to steal a couple of jet skis and race out into the sea. But unfortunately, they're morons, and it soon realized they've done something really fucking stupid, and a terrifying accident ensues. Stranded miles from the shore, the true horror begins when the group realizes shit is really bad because they're in the middle of a fucking shark-infested waters. They have no way back. One friend is badly bleeding, and they have to figure out how the shit they're going to survive with at least one shark lurking underneath them. The film stars Holly Earl, Jack Truman, Catherine Amy Haney,
Annie.
Malachi Puller Lachman, Thomas Michael Flynn. Oh yeah, that's it. It's being, I believe it's from. It says it's being shot by Altitude Films.
Vertical Entertainment is what is on the.
Oh, okay, cool. Because that didn't really make sense. Just with
Well, Vertical
shit
would
being
be
shot.
the production company, and then Altitude Film Sales would be the
Yeah.
distribution.
But that was what had me because they've already got digital in theaters. But yeah, anyway, it's from Vertical, as you said. But yeah, it's due out 13th of May, which is
Vertical are the guys that
week and a
made.
bit away.
Vertical are the guys that made the movie. Then they sold
Yes.
the movie to the other guys, who then sell
Yeah,
the movie.
I get. I just hadn't seen Vertical on the trailer because my laptop's a heap of shit. and
Are
I
you
have to be
guys?
careful over
Do you want me to screen share for this trailer? We have a trailer here.
I'm good either way.
Give me a second, and I wait for my laptop to catch up with reality again.
I can screen share if you want. I don't mind.
I'm good.
They have Tiger King puzzles out? Sorry.
Yes.
What
Yes.
the fuck?
What?
It's like Tiger King, like all buddied up with a fucking puzzle, but it's kind of cartoon style, not real. And I was like, I hate this shit, but I kind of want to get one just for kicks.
I'm surprised it's not Tiger King like in a jail cell.
Right.
Getting
We're
stuff
going to
done
hit
to
the
him.
trailer while I contemplate what is actually wrong with the world.
Dude
Lots.
was putting himself
Fucking
on
lots.
G-strings of condoms. Why are you surprised?
Because I love tigers,
it's
and now
him,
I'm in the can.
I think it's somebody like just making money off the name, but yeah, I'm just like,
Okay,
oh, God.
mandatory party beach scene. That's how a party beach scene starts. Do. Oh, it's fucking.
Oh.
Look what we found.
He has no legs, Lieutenant Dan. And ice cream.
Okay, let's jet ski on, baby boys. Let's go. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's a decent ramp.
That doesn't seem like
Oh,
a good idea.
somebody up front
Oh.
sucked on that one.
Yeah. So someone sucked shit during that crash.
Why
Yeah.
did they keep going towards each other? Why didn't one of them try to move?
Chicken. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Morons.
Uh-oh.
Somebody ate that hard.
And the traditional
Dun-dun.
shark movie.
Dun-dun.
Okay, so this is
Theme.
exactly what I thought it was going to be. People trapped on skis.
Oh, right. Okay, so one jet ski sank.
Oh, this is worse than the fucking boat one.
I love the way they're like, someone's got to be missing us. Probably not missing you, but I'm sure there's some dude wondering where his 3 fucking jet skis fucked off to.
Right.
Down now. That shark just fucked that guy bad.
Oh.
Big shark. Big shark. That's a big sharky.
Once you see it.
If we can't get this thing started, we're shark bait. I got some news for you, love. Once the shark fucking realizes what a little edible thing that you're sitting on, you're probably shark bait as well. Yep, there you go. See what I'm talking about?
She's sticking her face in the water. I hope she gets her face bit.
Oh. Well, that looks like that could actually be quite good. I'm down for that. That's got 47 meters down vibes.
Is it one of those movies that oh Jesus, you root for the shark in this movie.
Well, in
Well,
any case, you get to
fucking
figure it out
movie.
from May 13th. So
Not that long. It's on a Friday. So it's Friday the 13th.
oh,
Friday.
Okay.
well, here's hoping it's not ominous for the film.
We had 60% of people are saying yes for Mothman. And
Kind of small number.
not 60% or 40% of people saying no. Are you
I went to
watching
that said no.
Shark Bait? May
Whoever
what?
said no in the
Shark Bait. May.
May 13th.
13th. Want to know who said no to the Mothman? Because 4 of us didn't.
I don't get to vote.
So
And I wasn't able to vote because my
Pretty much.
laptop's a piece of crap at the moment.
I'd have to make a whole separate YouTube account to be able to vote on these things. Very unfair, YouTube. Just to let you know.
YouTube, you son of a bitch.
Right, up
And in
next
Discord,
we
in
have
Discord, I sent you a picture of what the puzzle looks like.
Okay.
Looks like what I assumed it would look like.
GC.
Pretty much. But Tristan was curious, so I went and found a picture for her.
All right, 2 seconds.
Well, one thing is you sent it in the crew chat, so she probably won't.
yeah,
see
I'm
that.
gonna.
Oh, no.
I think he intended for me to. I'm assuming pull it up
Yeah.
on the actual Wellevision.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to send it in Discord for everybody to see, since we have a general
No.
chat.
That is, I don't believe what the plan was.
I
Yeah.
noticed that. now.
Okay, we're just gonna. Oh no, shit's going. Oh no.
2 + 2 = I figured it out.
That's bad, Matt.
Hey.
Pretty sure that's not how maths works, bro. Derp. Window capture. There we go. Is the Joe Exotic? What's going on here? Why are you in reverse?
Puzzle.
One moment. There we go. Look at that. Cuddly Joe.
Cuddly Joe.
Very smart. They didn't call it Tiger King. It's just Cuddly
Right.
Joe. So he's not just getting fucked in prison, he's getting fucked in the real world too. Not cool.
That's what I'm saying. It was definitely somebody just kind of like stealing the idea to make a profit real quick.
Yeah.
Because there was like 2 or 3 of these kind of cartoonish style. One of him kind of like doing the layout deal, and then a couple with tigers.
Right. So next up we have Doink. Doink. Zac Efron is a real fire starter,
Oh,
a twisted
yeah.
fire starter in 20 images from Peacock Stephen King movie.
God.
So I've been stoked about this one because I really dug the fuck. I'm blanking out on her name.
Drew Barrymore.
Barrymore. Thank you, Drew Barrymore version. And so they've been talking about doing this one. Now this one's coming to theaters and Peacock May 13th, and it's the latest Stephen King re-adaptation, courtesy of Universal, Blumhouse, and director Keith Thomas.
Oh man.
Doing, and I
Can't
guess he
play the
did.
trailer.
I guess he did The Vigil, but I don't remember ever seeing that one. Excuse me. Stars Zac Efron and Ryan Kira Armstrong. Now, base of the movie is simple. Young girl develops pyrokinesis abilities and is abducted by a secret government agency that wants to harness her gift as a weapon.
Yep, good old-fashioned simple storyline.
Right. Like, that's Carter approved right there.
Fire lady
I mean,
makes
good
fire
Lord.
stuff happen. Government no
You know
likey.
that little tale. of
I was
the
like,
fire
shit, I don't
service.
think I could cut a word off that if I wanted to. Unfortunately, like, they didn't really do the story itself justice. Like, the movie or the story is awesome. But here's one of the cool things, and I didn't know this, I guess. Carpenter was originally going to be directing the 1980 version, but he's involved in this one. He's actually doing the score for it. Him and Cody Carpenter, Cody Carpenter and Daniel Davis is also helping him perfect the score for the film. Apparently, Armstrong has been in It Chapter 2 and American Horror Story.
Fire.
Let's see, and she will be playing Sydney
Prescott?
Lemon,
That's
Charlie's mom,
That's a screen joke.
and Zac Efron will be playing the father. Let's see, but they're not.
Is
saying
it? Can I
who.
say? And I'm not trying to make all of us feel old, but no, I am. I feel really old now at the fact that I am old enough to be watching Zac Efron play father figures
Thank
in
you.
movies.
Okay, dude, umpteen years ago, I was watching High School Musical with my youngest,
I
and
fucking
here he
wasn't.
is like, fortunately I was, but now here he is like being all fucking dad and shit. I'm like,
I know one scene from
Fuck.
High School Musical when the dude whose name I can't remember that's in the wheelchair sang Safety Dance.
oh my god, I don't remember a guy in a wheelchair.
I fucking love that song.
That was High School Musical, wasn't it? Please tell me it was High School Musical.
We can dance if we want to. That just
Yeah,
seems
and we ain't no
ironic.
friend
Red-
of mine.
But he can't. No.
Right?
What's worse
no,
is
like
all I have
that's
now
just
is
kind of
all I have now is a
ironic.
vision of all I have now is a vision of Johnny getting it wrong and actually having some mad delusion of Red Dwarf parody where it's them doing the safety dance and for some reason like fucking
No.
Crichton ends up in a wheelchair at some point. Because to be fair,
Okay.
he was in the original song.
But no, it's sad to be that old to go, oh, I remember when he was like just started out acting and now you're old enough to play dad roles. All right, cool.
He's actually only 2 years younger than me, so he's actually, which is weird.
Tristan's like, I don't think a classic like Safety Dance would be in a monstrosity like High School Musical.
Glee. Sorry,
Like-
it was Glee.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
I'm still like stuck on you had a guy in a wheelchair sing that song, but I guess you couldn't get any more safer than that. It's not like he's gonna fall over.
And also,
For anybody interested, I'm going to link the video in the Discord general chat. If you're not already a member of our Discord channel, by the way, Discord links are in the description down below.
we talked there.
Yeah,
We
maybe
do.
maybe
Other
I
stuff
should
too.
make a separate Gorecast channel within Gore Club. That's specifically for random shit we've brought up during the show.
Oh, like trailers and what have you.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
that-
not trailers, but
Isn't
you
that
know
isn't that
Show
the
discussions.
general chat channel?
yeah, that's what I did put it in. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
why? Where else would I put it?
But you were
No, he was
saying,
saying-
He
wouldn't
was
that-
saying that.
Oh
isn't
no, I
that
mean, is
one?
in that
Yeah.
the way Bill has the meme Emporium. So this
Yeah.
would be like random shit that gets pulled up during the show or stuff that I'm not going to play on the show for copyright purposes or whatever that gets brought up.
yeah, I once again just thought that's what that channel was for anyway.
I thought the general chat was for doing what it said on the tin, which was just general chat.
Yeah, and that's part of it, I'd imagine.
Okay.
I get what he's saying.
A lot of production meeting.
Either way. So
you know what? We got people here. Gore Clubbers, vote. Whatever one you want is the easiest. I'm fucking happy to go with that.
Because, like, I get what Johnny's saying. It would make sense that all of that just kind of gets grouped together, so you constantly.
Yeah, because
know
if it's in the general chat, you have to go through all the general chat to find the shit that we're talking about. Whereas if it's in just the thing, you just go down to the end. It'll be whatever the last lump of stuff that got loaded in was.
Show here.
Yeah,
works for me.
Yeah, so like
I can also post like
and also because
Spotify
people
links
who
there.
come into the general chat from the gaming and from all the other things of that nature won't have any clue what all these random things posted are. But if it's in a specific channel, it's kind of like labeled as to whatever.
And may have them go back and watch the show if they hadn't already.
Yeah, like how the fuck did these horror guys that were doing a horror review get onto this topic?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So no, like I said, I dug the original Firestarter. The premise was awesome. That whole, what can we do with psychedelic drugs? And then all of a sudden parents start getting like special kids. Not special bad, but special cool ability things.
This is one of King's.
She's pretty murdery.
She is. Like, I mean, you know. But it's
well,
not
I haven't
like
seen
she
the new
came out of
movie, but I would assume it's following roughly the same storyline, which is she's pretty murdery.
It's also not Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. It's not the same without Drew Barrymore, but
I haven't.
Yeah, Katie,
like I said, I
I'd like add a little header before I load all the links in, which would be whatever show that whatever date.
This was one of the King films that kind of have slipped my viewing eyes. I have not seen Firestarter. Heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Dude, dug it. Good cast.
Oh, this would have been a good episode for original versus remake when that was a thing.
Well, May 13th, we could probably do that.
Right.
Oh, hint.
We could do
And
an
if you
old
feel like-
original versus remake. Have you read Firestarter?
Read it? No.
Buzz don't do words.
Okay. It's just I know Buzz has an extensive Stephen King collection. It's why I was just.
I have two Stephen.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you had more.
Which is extensive in Buzz's length.
This is like the Father Ted thing where it's like, oh, Ted, have you seen my record collection? Do you mean your 2 records?
I have.
And Buzz beats me by
Seven
one.
Eric?
I own the dark half, and that's it.
And which is a thick book.
But yeah, so if you're checking out the new Firestarter, you can either go to the theaters and catch it, or watch it stream on Peacock May 13th.
That's the noise it makes when you open up Peacock.
Does it?
No.
It should.
I can confirm. It should.
Dude, if it did that, I would be on Peacock so much more.
And while you're on Peacock, you can slide
No,
over.
you'd
to
be
the
logging
WWE.
in and logging out the whole time. That's what you'd be doing. They'd be like, what the
Right.
fuck's going on here?
Is that you
And yes,
finished with
Joseph- There is a Firestarter 2, but it was not as good as the first one.
Is that you finished
I think
with
it was like a TV movie. Yes, I'm finished with Firestarter.
Okay, right. So next up, we have a movie about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Where the fuck is the channel gone?
This is new territory.
Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Horsemen, apocalypse. And you loaded on the wrong window. Boink. Here we go. Right. So, I do have the, yep. 4 Horsemen, Apocalypse trailer brings war, pestilence, and disaster. Exclusive. Click. The end of the world is coming, courtesy of The Asylum this month, with the company's new movie, 4 Horsemen Apocalypse, coming to select theaters and VOD on April 29th, 2022. Exclusively watch the 4 Horsemen Apocalypse trailer below in director Jeff Mead's film. A team of scientists must race against time to stop what seems to be a cascade of global disasters, signaling the possible apocalypse. These are the theaters playing 4 Horsemen from the 29th of the 4th. 5. What the, I don't know what the fuck. Sort of. What date is that? April 29th. So it's already out. Might review it.
No, I think it's playing them from the 29th of the 4th to the 5th of the 5th.
Okay. Coming to select theaters and VOD on April 29th. So it's out. Because it's May now.
That's
Okay.
what I heard shit
So
about
it's
that.
playing until the 5th of this month, which is tomorrow. So if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, go to the Aurora Cineplex. If you're in Cleveland, Ohio, go to the Hickory Ridge Cinemas. If you're in Miami, Florida, which is evidently the nutsack of America, which I was unaware of, Cinema South Beach, Minneapolis, Minnesota, go to Tryland Cinema, and Los Angeles, California, go to Lamel Theaters, Glendale. Dominic Swain, Ari Thompson, and Eric St. John, great name, star in Four Horsemen Apocalypse, written by Lauren Pritchard and Joe Roach, and directed by Jeff Mead as well. Will we do a trailer, people?
Definitely.
Want to be down for a trailer?
Yay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's a couple of that guys or those guys in this. Yeah, you always have to assemble a team of scientists. Crucial. Let's turn this down just a teeny little bit. It's blowing the fucking ear holes off me. Okay. That's good. We have real helicopters. That's a bonus.
Or footage of helicopters.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
that guy looked intense.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's seen some shit.
okay. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
That's not good. Death.
What is it good for?
Ooh. Okay, that's a big water explosion. That's never good. Okay. Strap in for some Bible quotes, people. I feel we're going to be getting a lot of them in this.
Torn in this movie.
Oh! Death looked cool. Death looked cool.
Oh yes. Okay.
Death looked cool.
I,
Death looked cool.
Oh,
Fucking sold. Sold.
I don't know.
Sold. I like those Asylum movies, dude. They're just schlocky fun.
Yeah.
They give me editor OCD when it comes to the color grade on a lot of the movies. I won't lie to you.
So looking it up,
I
it
feel
says
like screaming at them that, like, to make something look like nighttime at daytime, it involves more than just whacking a bit of fucking blue in people. There's a bit more post-production involved. Has anyone tried dropping the blacks down, maybe? Do you know, because at nighttime it's dark as fuck. I'm just throwing it out there.
Is it? I mean, like, Asylum has showed us that, like, it's just a little bit of a shade of blue.
What time is it where you are?
Currently, it is 7:14.
Would you call it, like, was it dark at 7:14 in America?
No, it is, like, still light out and shit.
Okay, well,
daylight savings.
I have no way of teaching you what's going on out in the real world, so sorry.
Yeah.
Do me a
So
favor, in
again, I
about
just have
4
to
hours,
rely
go
on-
look out your window.
I was gonna say, because, you know, I just have to rely on Asylum telling me what to do, stop, what, you know, nighttime looks like.
Katie said,
Does it?
Horsemen, she will watch, no questions asked.
She said because of
This is-
Zac Efron,
yeah.
she doesn't know. She's like, she may have to miss Firestarter. So I was like, hey, dude, we'll watch it for you. And let
Oh
you
no,
know.
watch Firestarter. It's going to be good. Dude, I won't lie to you. Zac Efron's really won me over in the last couple of years with some of the movies he's done.
Dude,
It
no
sounds
shit.
like he's getting Robert Pattinson. That's not fair.
Yes.
No, because like you look at what was that, Baywatch? Like he takes some funny shit and he's a serious actor. Like he's done both.
He was in something with Ted Bundy.
He is Ted
that's
Bundy.
right. Yeah, he
And
did
he's
that
fucking
serial
brilliant in
killer.
it.
But I was just looking it up, and it also
It's
said
dark
that
for Joseph at
the-
8:15. Joseph, can you tell me really quickly, when it's dark outside, is it just a slightly bluer shade of daytime, or do you find
I
that it
did
physically
not
gets
vote-
darker?
According to my research, it looks like the movie is on Roku.
Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it would be. Isn't there an Asylum channel on Roku?
Maybe.
But yeah, Four Horsemen Apocalypse. I like the poster. The thing with the Asylum movies are their posters always look fucking dope as fuck. Well, that's it. That is it, Gorecasters, for the show. As news-wise goes, but number one, for anyone new to the channel, if you haven't been here before, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, as it genuinely does help us grow the channel to larger and greater heights, and helps us to get validated by YouTube. And also, from what I understand, if people hit the like and subscribe button, people ring the YouTube algorithm on the special algorithm phone, and they go, you should probably push these guys into the YouTube algorithm. I was doing research, and from what I understand, my research from last week, where it had something to do with dark magic and aliens, is apparently incorrect. But it would appear that if you could directly call the algorithm and explain what the story is, they're able to do that. But until we get to 1,000 subs, we're not able to get the contact number for the algorithm. It's just the way it is. I know, it's a fucking son of a bitch. I know.
Unlisted bastards.
Yeah. So please hit the like and subscribe button down below, because we have 8 people watching. We only have 4 likes. So the math just doesn't add up. Tell your grannies, tell your everybody. Tell them about the Gorecast. If your gran comes in, I'll try not to curse as much as I normally do, if she's one of those Southern Belle ladies who doesn't like the sassiness that comes out of Johnny Deadly's mouth. Or I might tell her to go fuck herself. I'm not 100% sure. It depends what day it is. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's the end of the show. As per usual, Buzz has scoured through the magical world known as the internet to find me some of the strangest laws that are still supposedly in effect, but just mostly people ignore them because they make no sense. Oh yeah, also we'll just finish this poll here about 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. 83% of people are going to give it a go. Yeah. 83% of people are going to give it a go. That's always good. Right, so the first in the magical world of laws that... Oh, where? Okay. Oh. Okay. Did not know I had stuff set up that way. That's good to know. First law, Colorado. One may not mutilate a rock in a state park.
How do you mutilate a rock?
With a pickaxe.
We don't ask those questions.
Or some sort of rock grinder.
Rock grinder.
Good name for a metal band, actually.
Yeah. In the 80s.
There'd be a lot of hair. A lot of hair and hairspray, I think. And spandex. All spandex.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! We grinding rocks. Insert 14-minute solo. Grinding rocks. Thrust crotch. In extremely tight spandex. Grinding cocks. I mean rocks.
Get that music on that music video. And
plug it into my ear holes. It sounds like angels singing. Anyway, moving on. We have Georgia. No one may carry an ice cream cone in their back pocket if it is a Sunday. Okay to have a case of the old sticky ass Monday to Saturday. That's okay. But Sunday, no creamery on your butt cheeks.
You might sit down in church and ruin the pews.
You know what? I bet you, especially considering that it's Georgia, I would say there's a very high possibility that it's literally... That means so many people sat down on their ice creams. That
it only takes one.
Had to ring the fuzz and be like, you fucks need to sort this out now, or God will reap your souls on the day of your judgment.
We are not cleaning this shit up every Sunday.
Yeah. It looks like a goddamn Brazer's house party inside here after Mass every week, and it's getting ridiculous.
Because we haven't had it yet. It's after Mass.
It looked like the hub had a staff do, and I don't like it, and neither does Jesus. Because it's a priest talking to the fuzz, because it's obviously churches was the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Just what went through your head? What went through you? You had a look on your face that I feel was a porn reference in your head. From my Jesus
who are you talking
comment.
to?
You, obviously.
He said porn, so obviously.
Well, okay, but oddly enough, I thought it was.
I'm not the porn hound here, guys.
Carter, if you ever say anything for me to bring up you in the porn related side of the conversation, I think you're already going to be well aware of what I'm talking about before I go in.
Sweet. Okay.
He sometimes just throws
This
looks,
is your
and I'm
fault.
like, he definitely auto-reference porn in his brain.
No,
I'm
you
good
did
with
when
it.
you started talking about orgies in church.
I didn't talk about an orgy in
Oh.
church. That's the thing. You heard what
Said
you
it
wanted
looked
to
like
hear.
one. Nope.
Okay, I thought that's what you meant with the whole sticky pew thing. Like,
Thank you.
it looked like a
I meant
fucking
sticky
show
pew because I
after.
don't know if you've ever let ice cream get on your fucking fingers and not wash it off. It gets fucking sticky, jackass.
No,
That's
you're
why.
like, hey, it looked like an after show. I thought that's what you meant. Like,
No,
after
I
the-
meant that
you know,
the
the-
ice cream, presumably vanilla, because they're ice cream cones, not some sort of tub tile thing, therefore would leave lots of wet white patches on the church pews. Ipso facto, making it look like Brazers and or the Hub managed to fucking have some sort of office party and or after party inside in the church, and that was the ramifications of what were left. If you need me to literally boil it down to the principles bit by
I
bit
feel
that were
like-
going on, that's what
I
happened.
And
feel
you
like
question-
brought
and
enough
you question-
tags.
Yeah.
Right, like, I feel like you brought enough tags to the conversation where it was like, oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not giving out about him referencing the porn in his head. I was just merely noting that I literally saw his
Oh.
face reference porn right in front of me.
You saw all of us do because you did.
I didn't reference any porn in front of my face. I referenced 2 porn companies.
Which means that
I like
everyone
what I
else-
am trying to
which means
say is
everyone
that
else-
at some
everyone else just
stage
kinda
during
goes,
the conversation that we had, you literally went through your brain and referenced some church scene from either Brazers or the Hub. That's what I'm saying. What I was saying was that due to all the white patches in the place, it looked like a Brazers after party as a mere joke, not referencing any
Now I
specific
see the
porn
difference.
movies or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, now we
merely
now we
using
all
the porn
do.
Yeah.
companies as a
No, no.
reference.
See, thing is,
My
now
bad.
Sorry,
we all see the
chat,
difference because you didn't explain
did
that at
anybody
first.
else not? Did anybody else think I was talking about a porn? I'm asking chat.
No,
If
I
they
I
say no,
totally
it's going to look
misunderstood.
very bad on you two. That's all I'm going to say. Buzz, did you think I was talking about a porn movie, or did you get the joke as it was intended?
I didn't think it was a porn movie. I thought it was exactly what you were saying. You were describing a sticky situation.
Nope, Katie didn't
Um,
think I was talking about a porn movie either. I think you two boys need to go and reevaluate yourselves. That's all I'm going to say.
Hang on, no, hold up a second. Neither one of us thought you were talking about a porn movie. However, because you brought up all that fucking porn stuff, both of us kind of went, huh, and probably
Right.
thought about other similar stuff that you were just describing.
Yes,
Sadly,
Big fucking
yeah.
difference.
yes,
Right.
I agree.
You started it.
I agree with that statement. I don't agree that I started it. I merely mentioned 2 fucking porn companies.
Which started it
Okay,
in the
yeah, but,
situation
like,
that you
right.
described.
I'm not,
Right.
just to clarify, I'm not giving out about the fact that your brain went and referenced a church porn scene from fucking Brazers when I mentioned it. All I'm saying is that I literally saw the moment that your brain clocked out for a half a second to reference the fucking scene. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
it was
saying.
the moment you started describing the scene that you
I
gave.
didn't describe any scene. I described the church scene that this fucking law literally depicted in black and white right in front of you, and partially blue for the dumbass laws fucking thing at the bottom.
Which is all pretty
Well,
self-explanatory.
Yeah, I just
Right.
merely made a comparison as to once everyone left the church, what all the sticky
Well,
wet
he was a little
patches
too
left from several
descriptive,
ice
but-
creams on the pews would look like. That is all I did. Anywho, moving on. There's only 6 of these. Oh,
that was only number 2.
that was only number 2. One may not dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale unless more than 6 are for sale at once.
So you can sell a pack, just not one, and they can all be dyed.
I feel this law should have stopped after the first 1, 2, 3,
Does that mean we
4,
need to
5, 6, 7
clone
words?
6 more blue gizzes or 5 more blue gizzes to get rid of this giz?
Right, like,
But,
because at first
honestly,
I thought it was like a, hey, you can't dye a duck and sell it like you're lying, but I guess you can if it's a 6-pack.
I would have stopped with the one may not dye a duckling blue. Full
Right.
stop. Just don't
I
do
think
it.
the point of the law is that it's like, it's going to look so cool to have a blue duckling that you better have more than one blue duckling, because I think people are going to buy the blue ducks.
Somebody caused a riot.
Right. I need a blue duck.
New Hampshire.
They're
Oh, sorry, actually, I
riding
forgot to
money.
read before I went. Where was this from? Kentucky. Okay. New Hampshire. It is illegal to collect and carry away seaweed at the beach, but only at night.
Night seaweed.
I feel there's a creature from the Black Lagoon backstory here.
I feel there's an excuse for a couple doing stuff at a beach. Backstory there.
Me
We were just
Tarzan,
collecting
you Jane.
seaweed.
Me Tarzan of sea.
See, the issue is when like the police chief's daughter and someone else were caught down at the beach at night, and it's we were collecting seaweed. It's illegal to do that now, young lady. It is illegal. Or worse yet, the police chief's wife and somebody else.
Dude,
Like,
I wish it said the year of these laws when they came out.
Yeah,
I have a
I
funny
didn't see any
feeling,
of that.
judging by the type of law that is there, that back in the time when that law came, if you were the police chief, it didn't matter if there was seaweed on the fucking beach or not. If you found your wife with some dude, he was fucked. And that was it. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye. That man assaulted my wife, didn't he, honey? Yeah, he assaulted me. Get in the fucking locker, you prick. Hey, Cuddly Sal. Yeah, I got a cellmate for you. Okay. Uh-oh. Why do they call him Cuddly Sal? Oh, you'll find out. Why don't you come over here and cuddle up and sing Sal a little song?
sadly, it's because they want to give everybody an equal chance to harvest it.
That's not nearly as interesting.
No.
Did you Google the
looking-
fucking real? Don't be fucking
I was
bringing
looking-
real world facts into this shit.
I was looking for the year. and it was an
Speculation is where the
ordinance in
hilarity comes from.
It was in the mid 1700s.
Oh, that fucking police chief, he wasn't even fucking.
He was fucking everybody.
He was
That's-
fucking
that's
everybody.
what-
Burning.
He was fucking everyone. That was back in the fucking Robin Hood times.
Mid 1700s. Your wife is caught having it up. She's a witch.
Right.
Give it to the rich, fuck the poor.
And the guy's dead too because he's a fucking goddamn witch cohorter.
Yep, Beelzebub's gotten these hooks in him.
Yeah, you were fucking a bride of Satan. Honey, I'm going to need you to cook me up some meals before this whole burning happens because I'm not really good at the old.
1700. You know what we need? A seaweed law. Out of all the shit we're fucking with, we need a seaweed law.
Well, it was a very jaunty time back then.
True.
I hate the 1700s.
Dude, I feel the claw.
Did you
Stop.
intend that as a double entendre?
Who, me?
Yeah, you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good.
That'll do.
I was just wondering because I could see the moment that your brain referenced to fucking porn. I'm only joking.
No, it didn't. Let's argue about it for another 10 minutes.
Do you really want me to go? Do you really want me to go there?
It's also
The
weird
chat
that it's
agreed with
illegal
me.
To collect
The chat agreed with me.
and carry.
You're the only two that were like referencing porn movies in your head.
The chat only agreed with you that you weren't talking about an actual porn. There's no way nobody else was referencing porn movies in their head while listening to you describe that scene.
Chat, speak up or
Thank
forever
you.
be perverted by the eyes
Thank
of the
you.
YouTubes. Let us know because the chat's
According to Katie, it's Jason Voorhees' fault. What?
I'm assuming the seaweed thing.
Ah.
He doesn't go in the sea.
Lake.
He's a lake.
He came up with like some green shit
The one
hanging
time,
off of him in one
in
of those
credit to him,
films.
the one time he was in the sea, he used a goddamn ship like a genius.
Right.
And sailed into Manhattan.
Yeah, well, mostly I meant genius as in
said
he was
what I
like, the whole
said.
lake thing didn't go well for me, so I feel seafaring isn't going to go my way either.
Right.
Let's get a flotation device. She said what she said. That's good to know. Right, moving on. It is illegal to place a container filled with human fecal matter on the side of any highway. Oregon. That's fine. Oregon's a big truck state, isn't
Oh
it?
my God, Oregon.
Isn't there a lot of trucking
Oh.
going through Oregon?
Yeah, but
Well, there's your answer,
get behind
because
that.
truck drivers are...
shitting in a container and
Yeah.
God, dude.
That's
Hey,
the
when
thing.
You're on the road and you got to go.
Used to live with a truck driver. I can testify. There's a lot of shit that gets... Never heard him speak of the poops, but I've definitely heard of him do a number one. And judging by the way he did the number one, I can now also imagine how a guy would do a number two.
I've seen Trailer Park Boys. They got a piss jug.
Well, yeah, no, like
Fucking Ricky's dad.
Yeah.
I was only watching Trailer
Toss a
Park
piss
Boys
jug
yesterday,
around.
man. I love that show so much.
Oh god. Lots of piss jugs around.
It's a goddamn Sam Squanch.
I guess I get the piss jug. Like you just don't want to stop, but oh God. Hey, check this container out the window for me.
Well, I presume you
Like-
put your foot lightly on the pedal. You put a bag underneath your fucking asshole. You squat up off your chair,
I get the math. I'm
drop
just
a
like,
deuce. There's no math involved. It's just shitting in a bag, Carter. The only math involved isn't even math. It's more physics.
which is still kind of math.
It's very
you
much
know,
math,
like,
but physics it's different styles of math.
trucker bombs.
Yeah.
Joseph said.
Yep,
That's
trucker
just
bombs.
fucked up.
Fucking it. Washington. X-rays
Oh.
may not be used to fit shoes.
What?
I'm just reading it like it is.
I know.
I'm just reading it like it is. I don't know what these crazy fucks are talking about.
Like, are we afraid that somebody's like all fucking toe jammed up in a shoe and like?
I would imagine what they are talking about is someone going in and claiming a $200 or whatever dollar medical procedure so that they could then cut out the shape of the foot and insert it into a shoe to see if the shoe would in fact fit.
Kind of like in Cinderella.
Like who?
Like
Cinderella.
Yes, but
Stepsisters.
with x-rays, because I don't remember any of Cinderella's stepsisters x-raying their feet and trying to shove them into the shoe.
No,
I
they
remember
just
them
chopped
trying to
off
cut their
their own
toes off
Right,
and trying
like
to shove
they
them
were
into the
just
shoe.
kinda knobbing shit off it as
Yeah.
best they could. Fit shoes.
I wonder.
Just
I wonder if maybe.
weird.
I wonder if maybe someone used an X-ray from somebody's foot to try to determine their shoe size.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They took the X-ray and then they took like a something to measure feet. I don't know. They could have just measured the fucking foot. I don't know why they needed an X-ray.
A, why did they do that? And B, why did somebody make that illegal?
So Joseph
Let's
said that
look it up.
there was a company that used X-ray machines to sell shoes. I don't even.
Still doesn't make sense though.
Oh God!
Right.
What if the? I get it. What if the shoe shop had an X-ray machine, and the idea is your foot is already in your own shoe, so it's a new novel approach to figuring out what
Oh.
size your foot is. You stick your foot in its shoe. You don't need to take off your shoes. No discomfort. Just stick it right in our handy dandy machine. We will X-ray your foot, give you your measurements, and send you on your way. Not realizing we're dosing your foot with radiation every fucking time in the middle of our shop, because that's the kind of mad shit they would have been doing in the 50s and 60s before they knew better. Well, 40s and 50s maybe.
I guess I just figured all shoes always had a number written in them. Like you just kind of 5. That's what I need.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not saying like fucking, but I could see some fucking snake oil salesman type
Oh,
guy
yeah.
thinking that was a good fucking idea, and some reality type person coming along and going, "You fucking idiot, stop
I'm
it."
very confused too, Katie.
How many of your employees have been using this machine? All of them. I need them all to go to the hospital like right now.
How many
What?
people have you used them on? Everyone who's come into the shop so far? Gonna lead a list of your customers.
I feel like we have to sit down and talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, it looks like it does have to do something about what, like, by the 1970s, it says consumer or concerns grew about radiation emitted from
Sweet mother of the
common
divine
events.
fucking Christ, he's right.
Hoorah!
Sweet mother of the divine fucking Christ.
So people just didn't know their shoe size, so they stuck their foot in the bag, got X-rayed, nuked everybody in the room.
Shoe
found
shoe
cancer.
fitting fluoroscope. This is according to Wikipedia. Shoe fitting fluoroscope, also sold under the names X-ray shoe fitter, pedoscope, and photoscope, were X-ray fluoroscope machines installed in shoe stores in the 1920s until about the 1970s in the United States, Canada,
Oh.
United Kingdom,
Oh.
Australia, South Africa,
God.
Germany, and Switzerland. In the UK, they were known as pedoscopes after the company based in St Albans that manufactured them. An example can be seen at the Science Museum, London, at the beginning of the 1930s. Bally was the first company to import pedoscopes into Switzerland from the UK. In the second half of the 20th century, growing awareness and radiation hazards, increasingly stringent regulations forced the gradual phasing out.
Wow. Okay.
Nailed it.
A shoe fitting
once.
fluoroscope was a metal construction covered in finished wood, approximately 4 feet, 1.2 meters high, in the shape of a short column, with a ledge with an opening where the child and or adult customer would then place
I've
their
seen
feet
one.
in the opening provided, and while remaining in the standing position, look through a viewing porthole at the top of the fluoroscope down to the X-ray view of the feet and shoes. 2 other viewing portholes on either side enabled parents and a sales assistant to observe the child's toes being wiggled to show how much room for the toes there was inside the shoe. The bones of the feet were clearly visible, as were the outline of the shoe, including the stitching around the edge. And then this is a picture of the old bad boy there for you. And the entire time I was reading it, it's the wrong fucking window fucking open. God damn it. There's the picture of the
Sorry,
fluoroscope.
YouTube's frozen on me again anyway.
Oh, that just looks so chaotic. All right. Wow. So
Let's
many
see.
people. So many people got nuked then. All right.
Wow. There you go. Interesting GoreCast sidetrack fact for you. Anyway, that's the end of the show, guys. As I said, hit the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't done it before. Mostly the like button, because it helps the algorithm gods understand what's going on. Also, if you want to help support the old GoreCast creators, don't forget to go over to AmericanHorrors.net, where we have the American Horrors store that has all these cool American Horrors products. But if you want to support us specifically, go up to search, type in the word Gore, click, and you get loads of cool things. You got GoreCast t-shirts. You can get them in a variety of different colors. What else we got? We got GoreCast baby bibs. If you want or faces on your child's chest.
Said
Have these
I'm going to
guys
have to
looking
call
back at you
marketing.
while
I can
you're
see a
feeding
problem
your
with that
kid.
advertising slogan I put in, and I think we're going to need to sort that out. I'm a bad man. What could I say? GoreCast baby One Piece. I'm not even going to try and do one for that because I'll get arrested. GoreCast baby One Piece. If you want to, more
Make them
GoreCast.
look cool.
GoreCast normal t-shirts opposed to the fitted t-shirts. What else we got going on here? We got GoreCast ladies hoodies. They're slightly curvier than a man's hoodie. We got GoreCast hoodies.
Just mouse
GoreCast
pads,
apron,
I think.
if you want to wear myself and gaze on your chats while cooking some baps.
sign me up.
GoreCast long sleeve t-shirt. Ooh, I like that. Oh, me
Good for the
Reiki.
chilly times.
Oh, it's for the chilly times. Oh, my arms, they're so warm as Giz hugs my chest.
I wish there was a shirt made to hug my arms.
GoreCast,
yay!
GoreCast baseball cap. Should get one of those for Buzz.
Ooh,
Do they have a beanie? GoreCast coffee
thinking
mug.
about
If
it.
you
No.
want to, because we are sponsored by coffee. That's a sexy looking mug. I want that. We
fuck
should all
right.
buy GoreCast mugs for
Thinking
for
about
the
it.
horror news Tuesdays. We look very
Oh.
professional over the GoreCast mugs. Look at it. We can zoom in with the little buttons. Oh, it's so good. Ah, my God, I'm so excited. I'm on a mug.
we can drink our
We
beverages.
can drink our beverages. Yeah. What else we got going on? GoreCast tote bag. If you need to carry your
Ooh,
totes.
you could store some.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you know what the bonus of the GoreCast tote bag is? If you buy all of the aforementioned things that I said above, you can put them all in the tote bag for easy convenience
Oh,
and
that's
carrying.
true.
So when you're out on the go, you have all your
GoreCast phone cover.
accessories with you.
GoreCast mouse
There's
pad.
I think there's a mouse pad.
Oh yeah, there's a mouse pad. Look at that. There's me. And there's Giz
Bing.
on a mouse pad.
Places people can put you on now.
GoreCast travel mug.
Things.
Oh,
Yeah. So when you need beverages,
that's
on the
good.
go.
What's it look like in black? Oh, it doesn't change color when you do the thing. Okay, that's fair enough. GoreCast travel mug. There you go. We also have, what else we got? GoreCast face masks. If you want myself and Giz on your lips, 24/7. GoreCast face mask. There you go.
That's what she said.
On your face or on your chest, GoreCast has got
Yeah,
you
you can. Thanks to the American Horror Store with GoreCast, you can literally put myself and Giz on a variety of places on your body. So make sure to go over and buy some of those things.
AmericanHorrors.net has you covered.
Yep, AmericanHorrors.net's got you covered. Just go there. More GoreCast t-shirts. Hello, that's the look at that. That's the, in a white. I'll never wear that.
Right. Like the black looks
yeah.
tight.
I don't do
I
white.
will not wear the white, but
I
They got
am
little
so
youth
grateful
hoodies there
about
for your
white.
kid if you want to fucking dress them up like us in the thing. There you go. What else we got? There's 3 pages. Oh, it's just more of the things. There you go.
Oh.
So,
oh, there you go, Joseph.
Make sure to go-
GoreCast undies.
GoreCast undies. I will mention it
Yep.
to. I will
Coming
mention
soon
it
to
to
you.
the. I will mention it to the face that runs the place because I won't lie to you. Being the self-loving man that I am, having a picture of my face on my balls would be something that I would love truly. Anyway, on that note, join myself and the rest of the guys during the week for some sort of mad horror bollocks. We're doing American flavor, not American flavored. We're doing a Mexican flavored Thursday show where it's going to be all some awesome horror movies from the magical land of Mexico. Other than that, we'll catch you during the week. We're going to be talking about some other sort of mad horror bollocks. Fuckers, GoreCast out. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool. Would appear I forgot to load an old trailerino up there, so we're just gonna
Keep on dancing.
we're just-
Keep on dancing.
yep, just gonna keep on dancing. Yeah. Somebody pick a trailer.
Oh no.
Number 8.
I know because I know what the next episode's going to be. So, forecast. What was the name of that movie? Giz Camp Det 3 in 2D, was it?
Ah, fuck.
That's
I
it.
think it was Camp Det 3, wasn't it?
Camp Death 2 in 3D?
No, I thought
No,
it was
it's Camp Death 3 in 2D.
Yeah.
Was it?
2018 film.
Okay.
Numbers were there, just in different order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the next episode myself and Giz have, there's going to be an American Horrors Film Festival special coming up. I think it's this weekend or possibly the weekend after. I need to double check with the face that runs the place. But
Fuck that movie. Okay.
yeah, so myself and Giz are going to be reviewing a load of movies that were in the film festival because there was a fucking buttload of cool movies. There we go. Camp Det 3 in 2D. Where's the trailer? Nope. What are you? You're season 2. Season. Okay, well, I'm instantaneously regretting this now. Oh, God. What is going on? Heart transfer for
Oh, nay. Hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Right, let me just grab this real quick. So, yeah, as I said, next episode is going to be myself and Giz reviewing a load of cool horror movies from the American Horror Film Festival, as well as I think Hart's going to be running some cool shit from the film festival as well. Might even be running some of the movies that we talk about. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah. So, goddamn, I had such a professional outro and it all went to shit. That was so good. I hate when things like that happen. But anyway, yeah, we'll catch you all during the week where we're going to be talking about some other sort of mad horror bollocks. Catch you later, fuckers. Bye-bye.
What's up, you sexy sons of bitches? Johnny Deadly here with the Giz, and we're in the not in the green screen studio today. We're on our normal studio because we don't need the green screen because we were watching the American Horror Film Festival premiere last week. There was a buttload of awesome movies in there, but one of them in particular tickled our fancy because it's just off the wall crazy, and it goes by the name of What in the fuck was that? Is there someone else?
Shouldn't be.
No, okay. Trauma-induced schlocktastic super... It really throws your run off, doesn't it?
I know, yeah.
A trauma-induced schlocktastic super horror... Okay.
What I'll get an exorcist in here again. I know the last
What's
one
the
went
point?
missing. We're still... I found the bones of the last one at least.
Yeah. And anyway, a schlocktastic, crazy comedy horror that we're going to be reviewing this Sunday on American Horrors, 8:30 p.m. CST, 2:30 a.m. GMT-ish, give or take.
Yeah.
Roundabouts. Where we're going to be doing our review of Camp.
Death 3 into the...
Yes! That's how you fucking do it.
Camp Death 3 into the...
Mother
Fucking son of a...
I give up.
Camp Death 3 into the...